Hi, my name is Spiby Loh and I'm the Public Programmes Manager at the Royal Institute of British Architects in London. I work as part of the team to deliver RIBA's cultural offer of public exhibitions and events. I've been invited to contribute to the City Festivals project, and I've chosen the term voices. I'm going to start by talking about voices on stage. So culture programmers have a responsibility to consider the range of voices that we showcase. In my programme, keeping a balance is key to ensuring we capture the broad range of approaches to architectural design. Excellence in architecture can be found beyond just award-winning buildings. Of course, the profile of the speakers is also key to this, ensuring we are always striving to achieve a good balance in terms of gender, cultural backgrounds, age, and stage of career. However, in order to continuously improve the balance of voices, we must measure and monitor our progress in order to set targets and highlight areas for improvement. The second thing I want to talk about is bringing new voices through the door or gates of your festival. Firstly, how are you using your festival to amplify new voices? And secondly, how are you using the momentum to reach new audiences, people who wouldn't normally engage in architectural design? One way of thinking about this is to embrace the city and city festival, so going beyond museum and interior settings to offer cultural activity in public spaces or community centres. This leads to my last point about how we can bring and incorporate more voices behind the scenes in planning a festival. How can you work in a way that means the relationship between you and your audience is not just transactional? I.e., how can you produce cultural content that is not just a product to consume or buy, but go towards more active audience participation? How can you bring in the public or communities earlier in the processes of planning in order to genuinely facilitate collaborative ways of working? This question about how to empower your audiences and genuinely include their voices is not a new one and has existed in the museum sector for quite a while. So perhaps design festivals can start looking to learning from existing research in the arts and museum sectors, whilst also looking to methods of art and theatre practitioners. This is perhaps the hardest recommendation to implement because it will require more planning and more time in order to integrate people in a way that's non-exploitative and also sustainable. Cultural programming has seen acutely this year that it must respond to the shifting needs of society through exploring more digital ways of working, whilst also questioning and critiquing what it currently does in terms of accessibility and representation. So one thing that programmers like me can do to make the most of our power is to amplify and include a more representative range of voices. Thank you.